today we're going to talk about transfer duty exemptions for purchasing property here in Queensland, and we're going to focus on four concessions. So one being what we call a home concession, another one being a first home new home concession, one called the first home concession, and another one is the first home vacant land concession. So we'll go through the four of those. We're also going to share a vlog talking about other types of transfer duty exemptions that you can obtain, and that will be released in another vlog to keep these very specific to what it is that you're looking for and to shorten the length of time of the video that you will need to watch and listen to as well. And before we get further, we'd like to remind you that this is not personalised legal advice. If you would like legal advice from us, you can contact us, and that is by email, info@onennesslaw.com.au, or our website, www.onennesslaw.com.au, law spelled L-O-R-E. Now, the first concession we'll talk about is the home concession. Many people in Queensland obtain a home concession like this one. Now, to qualify for this home concession, now you would usually have to be what we would consider an individual. So this is not a company nor a trustee of a trust. And within 12 months of the settlement, you would need to move in for then a period of at least 12 months, and it's your primary place of residence. Now, an example to show you that is, say your settlement is happening in September and you move into the home in November. So then you would need to have that place as your primary place of residence from November all the way through to the November the following year. There is also other requirements to meet this concession, and again, talk to your legal practitioner in regards to that. Now, this applies to the first 350,000 Australian dollars of consideration or value of the property, and it could reduce your transfer duty concession up to $7,175. So as you can see here, that can save you a lot of money, and there's a lot of things that many of us can do with $7,000 for sure. Now, the next concession I'd like to talk about is what we call the first home concession, and this is similar requirements as to above, in the sense that you're an individual, you're moving in within 12 months of settlement, and it's going to be your primary place of residence for 12 months of moving in by minimum, and it would have to be your first ever home anywhere in the world, and the price is $800,000 or less, or the consideration of value, shall I say. And this concession can save you up to $24,525, which is a lot of transfer duty for many people. A lot of people buying their first home for sure, and I'm sure there's many other things that we can spend that $24,000 on, such as your furniture, such as school fees, you name it. There's a lot of things we can do with that kind of savings. Now, the next one I'll talk about is the first home new home concession, and this is actually a new or newer transfer duty concession that's been made available for Queensland properties, and similar to the last one we just spoke of, the general first home existing home concession. And yeah, first home in the world, ever in the world. We're not just talking in Australia. If you've bought a home in New Zealand, in England, in America, in Thailand, that automatically means you're not able to qualify for this concession. So you're an individual, going to move in within 12 months of settlement, and then it will be your primary place of residence for at least 12 months. Now, to qualify for this kind of concession, you would have to be moving into either what we would call a new home or a home that's been substantially renovated. And the great thing about this concession is that there's actually no price cap. So the home could be $500,000, it could be $2 million. And this comes into force for contracts that have been executed after the 1st of May 2025. Now, we'd like to remind you that if you are watching this video, 6 months, a year, 5 years since it's been recorded, the law may have changed, so get in contact with us to check whether these concessions still apply. Now, the last concession I'd like to share with you about is what we call the first home vacant land concession. Again, it's the first home in the world. You're an individual. Now, the moving in time frame for this one is slightly different because aka the land is vacant and you're intending to build a dwelling on there. And then you'd be living in that place as your primary place of residence. And it would need to occur within 2 years of the settlement date. So that gives you a bit of time to build your dwelling. So then you can live on the vacant land with the dwelling and qualify for this first home vacant land concession. There are other requirements as well. Speak to your legal practitioner about that. Now, if you have executed a contract before the 1st of May 2025, then there's a cap of $500,000, and that can save you up to $10,675 of transfer duty. If you have signed a first home vacant land contract and it's from the 1st of May 2025 and afterwards, then there's no cap. So the vacant land could be $600,000, it could be $1.1 million, it doesn't matter. You'll qualify for the first home vacant land concession if you meet all the other requirements. So speak to us further about your potential eligibility of these home concessions, and stay tuned for the next vlog where we're going to talk about other transfer duty concessions or exemptions that may be available to you depending on your circumstances and what it is that your intentions are with the property.